Briggz in the building. Show some love. Premier Battles, we are at Apex 2 at an undisclosed location in Manchester. I want to shout everybody that has bought a pay-per-view. Unfortunately, this event did sell out and we had to change it because of the way the world is right now. Manchester for Apex, bringing the headline up. If you want us in the building, make some noise! Yeah! Yo, I didn't realise you was joining, Tom. What's going on?
No, I didn't either.
What's going on?
How are you doing, man? Yeah, I got a message from Danny about going live tonight, and he's having some issues, and I saw the link pop up, so I was like, oh, I'll see if he's managed to sort it out.
I was just about to jump on going, yo, usually Danny does this, but his computer's gone down, but obviously it was all scheduled, so you got me and Tom here, eh?
Oh, nice. Hello, everybody. How are we doing?
Good, mate. It was good to see you yesterday as well.
Yeah, man. The event. Oh, my God. Mad props, man. What a day.
Man. Bro, it's, I know people keep saying well done on that, but I've got to give pure love to Trouble, man. Like, Trub's put the event on. He was controlled the whole thing, man. He was fucking, for his launch event as well, first event he's ever handled. Yeah. Crazy.
Yeah, absolute killer. Yeah. Props to Trubs. That was crazy. Especially seeing as like it obviously you always come into troubles with like when you do live events. There's always shit happens, but still it was still like absolute top tier event.
Bro, yeah. Shouts to Trubs as well. If you've not watched it, go and check it out now. Patreon.com/Premier Battles. The Apex section, which is £5 a month, gets you both Academy battles, and where winning matters, the £10 a month gets you the rest of the card, which was Random and Laser. We'll go into each battle anyway, but Random Laser, Tony D and Bizzo Bond. Yo,
Jesus.
I've been doing this over 10 years, and that was honestly probably the best battle I've ever watched live.
I'm still sweating. That was...
Oh, mate, yeah, it was just... we'll go into that one because I'm about to get gas to start listing off things. Tech and Frost was again another potential classic, probably the best Tech I've ever seen. Frost was just doing what Frost has been doing all year. And then the last battle was that it? Obviously meant to be Bobby Rex and Rivers, which I'll talk about because I've seen all the shit on Twitter, so I'll actually happen. But if anyone's watching any battle rappers that were there or anyone that's in the scene that wants to jump in and have a chat, drop me a message, drop Prem a message on the Twitter, and I'll send you the private link to jump in as well. But yeah, let me just, you can tell how unprepped I am for this. I just got home from the cinema watching the Minions movie, so this is how prepped.
Love that. Yeah, what's messed up as well is like, Danny's like, he was like saying on the way back in that planet, he's like wrote out a list. It was like the most prepped I've ever seen this kid. And then he messages me like, mate.
Yeah, he's just said
he's
his
like taking his computer apart. Yeah. He's like got a YouTube tutorial on his phone. He's like digging through. So
trying to get his computer back on just to do a live stream. But what we'll do then, say while we've got people here, might as well just go straight into sort of the Rivers and Bobby thing, just get it out the way. So I can only say what I know about the situation. Obviously, it was all scheduled to go ahead. Me, Bobby, Rick Charles, Cole J drove down from Manchester up at 5 a.m, got to the venue, all ready to go. And literally anyone that was in the room would have seen me. The second Bizzo and Bobby Rex finished, Tony D finished, I was shouting, yo, Rivers and Bobby Rex come to the stage. Like, let's get the battle going. Because the energy was so sick in Bizzo and Tony. It was like, Rivers and Bobby stepping into this now. Let's just get it done. Like, the last thing I wanted to do was let people go and smoke. Like, keep everyone here. This is the place. Because if anyone was there, the atmosphere yesterday was fire. I've been to loads of Fiddler's Elbow events, and I'll be honest, Fiddler's Elbow not a venue I rate in the slightest. I tried to avoid it at all costs with Prem. But
yeah, it's one of those things that obviously me and Danny talk about, like the history and that, and it is like a battle rap staple. Like it is like a really big venue. But as far as like the events that I've been to, is not my favorite venue. Like it's not ideal, but the atmosphere there was crazy.
I think it's literally just because of sort of the amount of classic battles that have happened there. It just created this weird nostalgia of like it's an amazing venue. I'll be honest, I cannot. Oh, there he is. He's here, yo. He's fixed it.
Hey. I'm on my phone, man. I fucking hate it. Hang on a sec.
Love that.
You should have seen that. You should have seen. I didn't know Tom was coming on. I was sat here playing record, and I was like, I don't know what I'm going to say here. Tom comes in. Hey,
I'm an absolute mare with all of this. Honestly, I'm just gonna fucking.
Because I saw the link and I thought I'd follow it, and when I come on, I saw the video play, and I was like, "Oh, Danny's managed to get it sorted. That's sick. Got ready." And popped up Briggz there. I'm like, "All right, mate, how we doing?"
Nah, man, my computer just keeps fucking beeping at me, and I don't know. So I'm gonna get it sorted.
So if there's any IT people in the chat,
let us know. Let me know what's going on.
But yeah, we just sort of just explain the Bobby and Rivers situation, just get it out of the way so people know what it is. So yeah, as I say, if you were in the venue, you would have seen me in the pit. I was shouting Bobby and Rivers to the pit. I assume both were there. I've not heard otherwise. Basically, that's what it was. Bobby was saying because the original way we wanted to do the event was Bobby and Rivers to go on before Tech and Frost. So we would have so we'd have Lazy Random, Rivers, Bobby Rex, and then a bit of a break because we knew Rivers, Bobby Rex was going to be like a 45-minute battle. And then obviously Tech and Frost to warm up for Bizzo and Tony D. But obviously, that didn't happen. The first time I heard Rivers wasn't making it to the venue was that moment when came on and said, "Yo, Rivers isn't coming." Obviously, I'm just going to start by saying Rivers is someone that's been in Prem for 5 years, been nothing but professional. Obviously, we've had our arguments here and there. The title match originally when he gave the title up and stuff, but people know that. So I'm not going to jump on here and say, "Oh, fuck Rivers." He's been a mainstay in Prem and he will still be in Prem. But yeah, so from my understanding, I've seen all the Twitter stuff going on and all that. I'm not getting involved in any of that. Like, if anyone's got a problem, ring me. Every single person has got my phone number that's in this league, so ring me. We'll talk about it. But from what I know, I spoke to Rivers straight after the event, asked him where he was. This was like, all right, mate.
There he is. Fucking hell, that was the quickest introduction ever. I wasn't even ready for that, man.
You can tell I don't run these streams. I just as soon as your face there, but yeah, so we had the venue till 5 o'clock. I got on the phone with Rivers at 4:45, maybe. So obviously it was already too late unless he was like there. And he just said his situation messed up. His lift fell through and he couldn't get an Uber to the event. But what I will say is obviously you've got to hold everyone to the same account. Like, it's not a good enough reason, in my opinion. Like, you live in London, it takes that from wherever you are in London. London is purposely built so you can get from A to B. The event starts at 12, and this is what we need to be doing. So going forward with all Prem contracts, especially if you're getting paid and you're on the main level of the card, you have to be at the venue for 12. If you're not at the venue for 12, then it deducts out your fee. Like, that's any business is like that. If you're getting paid, you turn on time.
I think that's the best thing that you can do, to be fair. Hopefully you never have to do that,
Yeah, of course.
There needs to be something there as a buffer for you guys, because otherwise there's no reason why people can't.
It's not fair on everyone else as well. Like, this just isn't Rivers. This is just people who don't turn up to battles. Like, people buy tickets to watch it. The amount of money, like, it's not just a case of let's put it on the card. Like, I went out, I took a day off work to go and film Bobby Rex's music video and edited that and got that out. Trouble took a day off work to go and film Rivers. Now, what I will say is keep it clear. Like I say, I'll hold the real situation with everyone. Like, I don't think it was a case of Rivers no showing. I don't think he just decided he wasn't prepped. I don't think it was any of that shit. All I genuinely think Rivers has done is gone. And he does this at events. If you've been at events, Rivers, he turns up at the last minute. And you can't do that, bro. You can't do that when you're co-main eventing. Like, I'm not from London, and I knew it was Pride weekend and Wireless Festival. Travel is going to be hectic in London.
Yeah, we didn't plan. We didn't remember that until we got there.
We had an hour to get.
We were like,
our coach home that evening was at 6, so we was like, "Shit, I hope this battle goes ahead before this kicks out. We're gonna miss it."
It's one of them with Rivers. I think he's done that. He's left it too late. Obviously, I only had a quick 5-minute conversation with him on the phone because the event was still on. I've not spoke to him since. I told him to go and shout Bobby Rex. I don't think he's done that yet. From speaking to Bobby, I don't think they've had a conversation, which, if Riv or Bobby are watching, I do advise Riv, go and speak to Bobby because he did travel 5 hours to come and chat to you. But yeah, if you're going to be a battle rapper that turns up at 3:30, fine. Just make sure you're there.
Yeah.
That's the thing is as well. Like, we had a car. We was in London with a car. We could have gone and picked him up. But yeah, it's just one of them. Like, I'm definitely not going to run this narrative of River no show. Rivers didn't. I mean, technically, he did no show because he didn't turn up. But I don't think it was a case as he wasn't prepped or he did it to fuck Bobby over.
I think he woke up this morning knowing he weren't coming.
Yeah,
definitely.
And what I will say, Riv, if Rivers is watching, I hold everyone to the same account. I think the way you should have done it, bro, is just text us and gone, yo, I fucked up, bro. Like, I fucked up. I can't make it. This has happened. Fine. But I didn't know this was happening until 4:45 at night. 15 minutes from the event shutting was the first time we heard about it.
Yeah.
I just wanted to get it out of the way. That's why I'm not jumped into any bullshit on Twitter going, oh, this is what happened, and don't need to. I've spoke to Rivers on the phone. Obviously, I've spoke to Bobby. If Rivers wants to bell me, Rivers can got my phone there. It's like, Rivers is not going to be done with Premier Battles. I'm not just going to start banning him from I've seen people saying that, oh, don't book him. Like, nah, Rivers has been consistent for 5 years. It's a shit situation. I understand why Bobby's pissed, because Bobby's, fuck it, if you know what Bobby's like, he's done a music video. He's been writing for weeks and weeks and weeks for this. Bizzo, you're in group chats with us. You know how prep Bobby has been for this. So, yeah. Cole J, I don't know what you're saying. Cole J's like, fam, stop it. It was a no-show. I've literally just said word for word. He didn't turn up to the event. It was a no-show. Cole J's out here trying to fight with comments, man.
Yeah, no, I get what you're saying. He didn't purposely wake up that morning and, know that he was going to no-show Bobby. It's just a shame. It is just a shame.
It's a real shame. It was one of the battles that I was really excited about seeing. That was definitely like, Bizzo's matchup right at the very top.
Man of the moment. Who we got there?
I'm with the gang. I'm with the gang.
Still celebrating.
Cheers for the
we're still drinking.
Yeah, congratulations, man. That was a sick debut event for you, man. Congratulations. Looking forward to the plug.
You lot got me lit as well. This is lit traps. So I'm just giving you the warning.
Hey, let's just give
you the warning.
Let's give his flowers. Let's give this guy his flowers. Hey, sold out.
I need another drink.
Hey, sold out. Give him a shot, mate. Give him a shot.
But this is lit traps. Just letting you know.
Yeah, to be fair, like at the event, Travs, you're like, every time I saw you, you were just like focused on something. Like you, it's like I saw you.
I tried to be like Bison Briggz. That's why.
There, you held it down, bro. Like I say, every issue that rolls up, you dealt with, and that's the main thing. Like, you can't. The thing is, with running events, people don't realize you can't shy away from bullshit, and you shy away from it.
Shit happens, and you dealt with it.
Yeah, bro, you see promoters all the time. As soon as something goes wrong, they ghost, and then you don't see them for 20 minutes, and they're accidentally backstage eating pasta. Like,
I was talking to Stro today, and we said we're gonna collaborate on an event, and everything. Briggs is just gonna give us a budget, and that's that. You have no more involvement in it.
I get an angel.
No more involvement in it.
Briggs has to go bed.
And we're gonna see how we handle it. Still, we're gonna see how we handle it.
All right.
Well, if it's anything.
2023 though. 2023. Give us a little.
Let's see what you can do. Let's see what you can do with 60 quid.
Yo, it's gonna be like one of
I'll give you a score, fam. That's £60. You get me? I'll give you £20, fam.
Yo, how are you feeling after yesterday as well, Biz? that performance against Tony was phenomenal.
Thank you. Thanks very much. Yeah, I loved it.
First round, man.
Best event, best battle I've ever been a part of. One of the best event atmospheres I've ever been in. Even when I've been watching battles.
I've
watched it. I've watched it back once this morning, and yeah, I've
watched it twice. Watched it twice, bro.
3 times.
Oh man,
you have to watch it twice.
I've watched that one already. Yeah, I think the only one that I haven't watched all the way through yet is Tech and Frost. I want to sit down and be able to watch
that as well.
But yeah,
bro,
every single battle was fire. But
yeah.
So, obviously the day started. It did start kind of usual battle rap time, but it was sooner than other events, which was good.
That wasn't Chubbsy's fault. That wasn't Chubbsy's fault. By the way.
Of course.
Oh no.
But it started with Kick and Tidal. Great battle to start with, I think. I personally thought Tidal took it, in my opinion.
Yeah.
But I could see the argument for Kick as well.
Briggzy, what I told you.
That's judge battles, though.
That's the name of the game, unfortunately. And you can't please everyone.
But I think because that was such a competitive match, and it's going to be quite debatable. I think that set the tone for the day as well. Like they really set the day off on the right tone. It was good.
The crowd as well was in straight away. Like atmosphere wise, you always worry with the first performance that the crowd's not going to be warmed up. But straight away, they both did a really good job of getting the crowd hyped, which was awesome. They really kicked it off well.
I feel like people were there early still. People were there early for this one, we've been promoting the people to come early, and I feel like people did that. People coming early. Yeah.
And I think it will, when battlers as well start to realise that the crowd are actually getting there at the time to see the warm-up acts and, as to kind of put a term for it. But I think that will make everybody else turn up early because it's just going to be a whole day then. Do you know what I mean? It ain't just going to be 20 people waiting. But yeah, Briggs, what did you think of that first battle then, opening up the plug?
Yeah, it was... Sorry, I was just... we have cheaper sex than Tinder account.
Yeah, I missed all of that. Just staring at
I can't live. Why have you blocked that? Get him in. Send him the link to get in.
Didn't you hear? It's cheap.
Yeah, Tidal and Kit was a really good battle to warm up to. I think Tidal's one of them battlers. I like Tidal. I think he does come across better on camera than he does in the room, though, which is something he needs to work on. I think when people watch it, they probably will say Tidal won on watch back, but in the room, there's no denying that Kick had the room.
Especially having that kind of style where you do come off better on a rewatch.
Yeah.
Kick's style was the exact opposite, where it's he's all about building hype and having that high energy. Before the battle, he was just jumping. Yeah. Just in the center of the room.
Press ups outside as well.
Yeah, it was full on press ups. Undeniably high energy. That guy.
With tournament battles that are judged on the day, you need to win the room. You can have the best pen in the world. If you don't win the room, it doesn't matter. You'll lose on the judges because you lost it. The judges are in the room watching what everyone else is watching. Yeah. Same with Savant and Bard. I wasn't there. When I seen the battle, I messaged all you, then I going, Savant won that. And every single person in the chat was like, you wasn't in the room. Bard completely destroyed it in the room, which is fair enough. But yeah, great battle to warm the day up as well, man. Both Kick has improved continuously through the whole tournament. So he's just got better and better. And Tidal, I like that. Like I say, I think Tidal just needs to work on projection. He needs to work on controlling the crowd. He goes in himself a little bit sometimes. That just needs to be dealt with. But we do have, I think he was there. I've got a brick wall. But Riv, what's going on, bro?
Oh, here he is.
Yo!
Hey, you.
That's Grazzo.
That's not ready. Fuck me, he's changed.
Yo, I'm here. Graz, where are you? Nah, that's wow. You got to just miss this one.
That's not
That's wrong. That is wrong.
We thought Rivers joined the stream and his brother. He put the name Rivers and his Yeah.
I just wanted to know what you thought of the
He's
Minions.
got the sunglasses as well.
Seriously.
What did you say, Gav?
I just want to know what you thought of the Minions film. Is it worth a watch?
Yeah, the Minions movie is good, man. Just come back out from watching it. It's a good film.
All right, safe.
Safe, bro. In a bit.
Fucking Grozzy. Wrote Rivers. Everyone's saying, oh, Rivers is here.
Yo.
Grass was
Oh my
disrespectful.
god.
Grass is the best.
Oh my goodness.
Yo.
I need to take a breath.
Can we just end with truth? That's
Yeah, we've maxed out now. The excuse. But I mean, first that was crazy.
You introduced it so seriously, like, oh, here we go. He's actually here.
I need to start putting on my serious voice.
I don't even know why I believed it, because I've not sent Rivers the link. And you know what? I just sent it to Grazza as well.
That was so funny, man.
That
was so funny.
Grazza, don't ever change.
Grazza
is the goal, man. That was fucking hilarious.
Second battle of the day, what was that?
That was Gas and Kingsley. And Kingsley said, I need to send him the link, actually. He said that he might pop on as well. But,
Gas, Buff, and Kingsley.
Yeah,
man.
Bro, Kingsley's that's a guy to watch. That is. Came in hard. I feel really bad for Gas as well, because like when he started to build that momentum, like he's such a good rapper, like, and I love his style, and I think he's funny as fuck. But Kingsley Thunder, man, he just had it. You know what I mean? Like he's leveled up again and again. He's one to watch.
100%. He's
a breath of fresh air, man. He's a breath of fresh air.
He reminds me of Innuendo minus all the offensive shit.
Yeah, I literally said that.
Here he is.
Here he is, the man himself. How did you think this today went, bro?
Oh man, yeah, that was a learning experience, wasn't it?
That's it.
Nah, it's honestly, I can't even make any excuses, because any excuse I could made is the exact same thing that Kingsley had to go through. It's not like I can say, oh, it's my third battle, it's my first battle in the Fiddlers. Now that's the exact same for Kingsley, and he still killed it. So, I mean, it's exposed a lot of problems in my writing that now I can look at and go, there's my problem. Right, cool. I've got it out of the way now. You know, I don't think it was a terrible stumble or an awful choke. So I've got that, and I can look back at it, and what I got out, I thought was my best stuff to date. The stuff I forgot was better than that. So I'm still happy with my development, man. It is what it is. I'm so grateful to have been part of this academy.
I feel like that was the crowd reaction that kind of got you still. You're not used to getting that level of crowd reaction.
A little bit, yeah.
Because after the crowd reaction, that's when it got to you. And I actually feel like, he's like, whoa, shit, this is the full room reacting to my shit. You know what I mean? And I felt like that's what got you.
The main thing was I changed a lot. Usually I'm locked a lot early in this, whereas I wrote a lot more, and I spent a lot of time in the last 2 weeks cutting it down, and I changed the round order as well, and usually I'm locked a lot earlier. So even as I was going through it with my muscle memory, I'd get to a bar in my head and go, no, I cut that. What's next? And I didn't remember my new through lines. I remembered every punchline, but not the 6 lines I had to get me there or the order they were in. So, but it is what it is. And now that it's happened, it's something I can look back on and move on from. But
the thing is, like, as cheesy as it sounds, you do learn more from your
for sure.
Yeah, 100%.
And just while I've got you, how awful is it when you do choke? Don't it feel like about 6 years is passing?
Oh, it's terrible, man. It's genuine. Like, I literally looked at you the second after I called time, went, oh fuck, I've remembered now.
Yeah, and that would be just the pressure's off then, isn't it? Like, I guess that pressure that you had is just like switched off automatically, and you're just like, oh yeah, those are the words.
That's it.
It is crazy, man.
Untime.
It was just one of the. I was like, I felt like I was honestly, even during my third, I felt like I was 2-0 down anyway. So it wasn't like I felt like I threw. Kingsley was on fire. Like, I thought, you know what? Fuck it, I'll call time. I feel like I've made a good impression. Let's just enjoy Kingsley's third. And then he buried me and called me a snake. I was like, oh, okay.
Okay, you could have called it early, but okay.
you could have called it after the CEX bar. You would have still won, but you do Kingsley. Okay,
that bar was
You know
horrid.
what? Like,
That was mean.
For opening lines in his rounds, like, I hope he carries on. I hope that is something that he cements in his style.
Yeah.
Those opening lines that he's got, those witty, just quick, like, yeah, they're brilliant. They are, because I've
told him he wants to get a shirt that just says "Yo, I bet" over a lightning bolt. That's all he needs.
Yeah.
He shakes the room every time he does it. It's incredible.
It is, man. It is. Yeah, I did obviously have Kingsley taking that battle.
I did.
I think it will be, of course. I think it will be really interesting to see who he's matched up against in the semis. I'd quite like to see him and Kick, if I'm honest. I'd quite like to see it. Because I feel like it would bring out a bit more of Kingsley's maybe like stage presence and like more physical performance in him. And I think that'd be quite cool to untap that little talent they have as well. But we'll see. How is that being decided this round for the semis?
I have no idea. I mean, I assume it's.
I wasn't asking you to be fair.
I don't know.
How would he be asking you, Gas?
I don't know. Like, I'm external to the tournament now. I might have like fingers in pies. You never know.
Yeah.
Yeah. We'll announce who's got who soon. Obviously, it's going to be on.
Got to protect Gas Buff at all costs, though. He's the promo king.
Yeah.
100% Gas.
He's got a wiretap protection.
I said this straight to Cole here. Like your next move's important. Don't just book any battle for the sake of booking any battle. Like
you already did. You already did. It's too late. Too late. Gas Buff's already booked. Oh shit! Big up Kingsley. Yeah. Gas Buff's already booked.
As well.
What's going on, bro? How are you feeling after yesterday?
Oh, I was buzzing. Can you hear me, by the way?
Yeah.
I was buzzing when I woke up this morning, like still on like the high of it. To be honest, like I've never obviously experienced anything like that before. Like the 2 events I've done so far have been like smaller. Well, to be fair, the qualifiers was a decent crowd, but like the last one especially was a proper small crowd, so that was just crazy.
Yeah, bro, you was getting big reactions, same as Gas, who was just saying that then, like, especially for second back day.
Yeah, the room was loud, like straight into the event. Everyone was like, people were ready to react, like people were eating that shit up, and like,
but you took to it really well. Like you both did. I mean, jokes are jokes and stumbles are stumbles. Like sometimes it is just simply like a little bit overwhelmed, I guess, in the moment. But you both handled yourself really well. I wouldn't have been able to pick out who were the battlers that had only had 3 battles.
Yeah.
It would have been difficult to point you two out of a crowd like that. So, honestly.
Yeah, that is an actual rapper, is it now?
Why do you own that?
Why wouldn't he?
That's mad.
Oh man.
And that was Rivers actually. That
was incredible.
I thought that was Rivers. Still, I'm not even gonna lie. Fucking Brazil,
Second battle of the day was Fireman. I think Kingsley did deserve to take it on the day.
Absolutely.
Definitely. Progression's getting better and better, bro. Looking forward to seeing what you do in September as well, man. Which will be another big crowd as well. Like the card is stacked, so
yeah.
Oh, I'm looking forward to it, man.
It'll be a good one.
What's the setup like for the semi-final? Like, because obviously, like, there's no other battles that day, right?
Is there not?
You say it's on the Friday, the semi-final. Oh, okay.
Still battles going on.
Okay, I'll just keep my mouth shut then and see what happens.
Yeah, bro.
Never get me to leak. I'm not a bit.
One of the best we've got so far, though.
But one thing we was meant to do, Trubs, I'll let you do this, but we was meant to announce it yesterday. I don't know if you want to do it on air, Trubs, or what.
Fuck it, man. Let's announce it now.
Let's talk, man.
Let's announce it now. Plug 2, November 5th. What do you lot think we got?
Ooh.
Is it someone that was on the first card?
Listen, it was in the building. It wasn't on the card. It was in the building.
Gemini.
Yeah,
Gemini.
I was going to say Gem. Or Archaic.
Ooh.
Listen, I'm going to give you one name. I'm going to give you one name first, yeah?
Go on, man.
I'm going to give you this name, and it's against a debut, yeah? Is that cool?
Yeah, go on.
All right. A battle just dropped today, Frankie Fraser versus Homeschool. We got Frankie Fraser.
Oh, shit.
All right.
Okay.
Frankie Fraser versus a debut. Who do you lot think it is?
It's going to be an international, right? Or is this a debut on Prem, I guess, obviously?
A debut on Premier Battles.
Ooh.
You lot ain't getting this. I'll give you a lot a minute, but you lot ain't getting this.
Is it an international?
It's not an international. It's a UK battle, but you lot ain't getting this. Go on.
I know it.
Go on.
Oh, man.
Nah, if you know it, shut up, innit? Like,
Yeah, I know it, so I'm
you know it, shut up, innit? Like,
I'm trying to think.
But
It's
like, on
Frankie
Friday.
Fraser versus
Grazzy dresses.
I can't think of anyone on his kind of caliber that hasn't been on Prem.
You can think harder.
I'm going to pick myself as soon as like, you say it. So. I got nothing.
Is it someone who's been active?
Oh, he's literally saying it.
I've just got it as well. I was looking at the screen because I was trying to focus too hard.
I can't see.
I don't take clues very well at all.
Oh, that's a crazy battle.
Frankie Fraser versus Scoop. Is that what you're saying?
there you fucking go, man. Frankie Fraser versus Coop.
He's up.
I'm thinking who's called Spoon?
Yeah.
Yeah, I was stupid. I was stupid.
Yo, this is how crazy Trump's going though. That's not even the headline.
Okay.
Frankie Fraser versus I probably wasn't supposed to give out that one, but fuck it. Yeah,
just saying Trump's like, this is how crazy the next card is. That's not the headline. Like, that's just a battle on the card.
Yeah, it's not. That's not the headline.
Is that going to be at Fiddlers again, or if we venue?
Nah, it's not at Fiddlers. It's not at Fiddlers.
Okay.
Shout out Fiddlers Elbow, but yeah, he's not at Fiddlers.
Yeah,
but yeah, November 5th.
November 5th.
It's the same day as Ultima Writer, so just pull up. Ultima Writer is gonna be after the event. We're gonna you're gonna get plugged 2, and then everyone's heading to Ultima Writer 2. So you get a whole weekend. You get me?
Okay.
Cool.
November 5th.
Long, yeah.
Yep.
That's gonna be another Battle of the Year contender, isn't it? Are you just trying to get one on every event? Is that what you're trying to do?
Yeah, I'm trying to get in that conversation. Trying to get
Hey, man, it feels good.
Say Battle of the Year.
Golden
I'll say top 5 battle UK battle of all time.
Don't forget as well, man.
Yeah.
We're doing
I'll say wait, hold on. You say Battle of the Year. I'm saying top 5 UK battle of all time. That's how good
it has that potential.
That's come on. Hey, that was classic. I nearly fell down on my chair 5 times because of one Tony round. That's how good it was.
No, definitely, man.
Bizzo and Tony was. I'll be honest, I'm a big Tony
crazy.
fan. But when Bizzo did his first round, I was stood there going, I don't know if Tony's going to beat this,
Yeah. I felt the same way. I'm not even gonna lie. When Bizzo went first, I said, "Yo, Tony's in trouble."
And then Tony
apologize to him, man.
flips.
I
Tony done
apologize
2
to
flips.
Tony.
I was like, maybe. Let's see. This is a war. As soon as Tony was flipping and everything as well, I was like, okay.
Bizzo was saying horrible things to Tony,
First round.
He was
mean.
very mean.
Well, before we go into Tony and Bizzo, man, the next one was Random and Laser was a crazy. Random is fire.
Yeah. Swinging.
Yeah.
Random was amazing. When we talk about penmanship,
commiserations, I will leave you guys be. I think while you discuss the people, I will say, like, I spent a lot of time kicking myself, so I've had to rewatch Random again and again because like there's so much I missed at the time because my head was just going, your next bar was this, I'm like, I know now. let me enjoy this, Christ.
Yeah.
But no, I'll let you guys discuss this. Pleasure to be here. Pleasure to be on the card, Trubs. Thank you so much for having me, and I'll see you guys next event.
Bro.
Definitely.
You did well, man. You did well. Don't beat yourself up, man. That was good.
Yeah, Kingsley, well deserved, mate. A pleasure to see you.
Man.
Nice one, bro.
Peace out, man.
But yeah, no, random was crazy. The thing is, as well, like people don't realize the random and lazy battle was literally locked in the second we dropped. It was like that night we dropped the flyer, wasn't it? It was a last minute thing.
Yeah.
And he turned up, bro. He was fire as well. Like put on a show, man. When he started taking his jacket off, and that, he was like, "Oh shit, here we go."
Oh yeah. First thing I thought was like, that is the only reason you wore that jacket, man. You were like, this is gonna look so cool when I take it off.
That's actually like the first international that you've seen, Tom.
Yeah, I'd like to see Frankie versus random.
Yeah. Oh man, yeah.
In a bit, and that'd be crazy.
Yeah, definitely.
I think I thought Lazy was really good. I think Random took it quite cleanly, but I do think Lazy's round went on for a bit too long. I think if he'd have called time a bit earlier, it'd have been a bit closer, but he tailed off. But what I will say is when he said Random's face looks like a crescent. Yo.
Oh, man.
Bro, he said it, I was just picturing crescent moons. I was just...
the whole time. The room just erupted as well. It was just the perfect moment. He just, it was a really.
But hold on, before we need to, we just said Frankie Fraser versus Scoop. You know, I'm still on that. You know, I'm not even gonna lie, man. I'm still on that. We can't just get past that.
I was gonna circle back to it. Don't you worry about that.
I'm not even gonna lie. Like, we can't just speed past that one. You know, that's
crazy.
Like,
you know what? Hey, Trouble, we need you to do like a proper little announcement on here so that we can clip that bit for like Twitter and stuff. So do it now, quick.
Do we have a flyer for it already? All right, Briggz, help me out here.
Bro, I've just gone to London and back in one day. I've got a VOD up.
Yeah, there was time in the car.
It's true. We ain't got a flyer yet.
Let me rest.
I'm not even gonna lie.
Let me rest.
We said it here. How many people do we have on the stream? I can't even. Let me see.
38 in a minute.
Yeah, I can see it. I can see them. Okay, I can see the comments. Listen, everyone tag Frankie Fraser and Scoop and tell them Block 2 levels. Tony D and Bizzo already set the levels. There you go. You know the deal.
Yo, bro, these plug events, man, they're all good at the pit. They're always going to be in the pit, like. And Bizzo, Tony D, Tech, Frost, River, Random, and Laser. Everyone from yesterday, man, set the bar for what the plug needs to be every time.
Bro, Briggz, I went to the spreadsheet of the Premier Battles future events.
Yeah.
And I'm not going to lie, I can't see anyone beating Tony D and Bizzo. I can't.
Bro, I ain't even going to argue with that.
I went through every battle that's still to come. I'm not sure if I can see a Tony D versus any of those battles being Tony D and Bizzo.
I mean, bro, I've got to sell these events, so don't say that.
I'm sorry, I said it.
He's gonna be
the bar very high, man. Put the bar very high.
I'm not gonna lie.
The bar got very high.
Let me just shut up.
Okay. That was a proper
People the levels.
Superman.
People the levels, man.
Drinking too much.
What I usually do.
I like lit Trump. I'm getting more info than I usually do.
Drinking too much.
I like lit Trump.
That's the tactic we need to do now. We just need to get Trouble drunk and then get him on the screen.
What was the main event you said then?
Scoop and Frankie. Scoop and Frankie.
That's a fucking battle and a half, man. Was that like? Do you know what? Like, because of like, obviously they know of each other. Obviously, like, I would be scared to accept that battle. You know what I mean? Like, just for them to accept that battle is massive.
Don't forget as well, man. The plug 2, we're gonna have the Anarchy 2-on-2 semi-finals on there as well. So you've got Scapegoats versus Mo Black T.
So you're not getting more battles than you get me. You're getting more than one battle. Look at that.
Oh shit! I thought we'd already announced that. My man.
All right. It's not just me. It's not just me. Go on, Briggz. I mean, Briggsy said it.
He said it. It's live. Can't take it back.
That was the next date. My bad. Hello.
So that's Visual and Celeste versus Georgie and Tech, which is gonna be fire, and then Scapegoats versus Black Tea and Mo.
On the 2-on-2. Ooh.
So look, Plug 2, we already got Bobby Rex and Raptor, Scapegoats versus Mo.
Just drop the flyer.
You lot getting bare battles today, you know.
Drop the flyer.
That's crazy.
Just
you lot
tweet
getting bare battles today.
True, you know what we could do while we've got Kingsley on here right now?
Huh?
We could let the Academy final open up the Plug 2.
Oh, shit.
Woo! Yes, come on.
Fire.
It's all coming together.
He's never been in an Academy final in a pit as well, man.
Ooh. Let's do it.
Drop the card.
I'm down. I'm down.
The card.
Tickets on sale
There
now.
you go. You lot got like 3 battles today, you know. 4 battles today. 4.
We are the blessed. We are the chosen.
Right, that is 5th of November.
If you ain't tapped into this stream, it's peak. I'm not even gonna lie. You got 4 battles today.
I'm gonna have to delete the stream after this,
Yeah.
Delete
Gonna go down.
Delete it.
Put it behind the paywall. That's all you need to do, really. It's all good. It's all good.
Just to sort of loop back, by the way, if you've not watched the Plug yet, go and get it now. It's on patreon.com/Premier Battles. It's fire, bro. Every battle yesterday, Tech and Frost, I thought, is not getting as much talk about as it should be because it's crazy, bro.
Listen, Tech and Frost was crazy.
Yeah.
Talk about it. It was a bit rude. Tech was a bit rude. Tech was a bit rude, but it was crazy.
Now, you know, the like interactions between them in between each round and all that kind of stuff as well, and the flips that they were pulling out. That was a wild good battle.
Bro,
I would say that was probably my second battle of the night behind.
By far. Second Frost, Bizzo and Toner literally comes down to your preference who won both.
Yeah,
like that's how fired it both was. Like there was no weak rounds from either. Out of the 6 rounds, there was no weak ones. Tech, I will say that was the best Tech I've ever seen. I think that's how Tech needs to be.
Yeah, same. I was going to say that.
And he needed to be that. He needed to be that. He needed to be that.
Prepped.
Yeah, he was. Not preppily prep. Tech was preppily prep.
Say that again,
prep. You get me?
I really hyped Tech up to Tom before Absolute, and obviously, you know, it wasn't his best performance against Leicester. So for Tom to be able to see that performance live, I was like, thank God. I knew Tech, you know, Tech's got it. Like he's a good battler. And you know, his battle against Tally, for example. But yeah, just seeing it live was. Get your tickets for events, guys. Like, you don't want to miss these battles.
Bro, serious, man. Like, people,
golden age.
Yo, this is one thing we was talking about on the way home last night. Like, I'm genuinely thinking with Prem, we just start booking 300 cap rooms tops, and just once you sell out, you sell out. If you're not there, you're not there. Like the way Fiddlers was yesterday, and the demand and the excitement. Take everything back to the pit. If you're in the room, you're in the room. If you're not, you're not.
And there's people that wanted to come to the Fiddlers, and I turned them down because it was sold out.
How good did that feel? Obviously, it's not good having to turn people down, but how good knowing that you got to do that?
Bro, I turned down at least 10 people, and Briggz turned down at least other 10.
Bro. Hey, Danny, I will tell you one thing. It's fucking great turning people down because when the event comes out,
do you know what I mean?
Yeah, man.
It's like, yo,
you
know how many messages me and Trump got the night before going, oh, bro, I was trying to buy a ticket, but it's sold out. Like, yeah, bro, it's been on sale 4 months. Like,
it ain't like you just put it on sale and then no post about it until it's sold out. Like, you've done a countdown and everything. Like, you know, people have
bro,
we kept saying 5 tickets left, 10 tickets left, 5 tickets left. We kept saying it.
100%.
You have to make them exclusive, bro. You have to make Battle Rap exclusive again. It's too accessible right now. People just like think they can just show up on the day, and if you take that away, you're going to sell more tickets and get more crowds, and the crowds are going to be more energetic and more invested in actually being there. So yeah, I rate it fully. I'm miles happier doing an event in the Fiddler's Elbow with 150 people than I was doing in a 500 capacity venue when there was only 100 people there. Because the atmosphere is just different, and then gradually it will build up, and then we'll get the demand back where we need to sell out a 500 capacity venue, and then it'll be even crazier. But Right now, it needs to be more. It needs to be more exclusive. People need to know that they're going to miss out if they don't invest in it.
At the point, even with Apex, which is our biggest event, some of you know the card already. Like, it's absolutely stacked. We were talking yesterday about taking 100 tickets off the sale and don't do the stage. Let's just do it in a pit. Like, we've never done Apex in a pit. It's a big venue we booked as well. If you was at the Rat Game filming, it's the place we use for the Rat Game. And it's got a stage and everything, but I might just say, yo, if you're fans and you want to get up on the stage, you can, but we're going to the pit with this. If you're there, you're there. If you're not, you're not. Like, and it worked, man. Yesterday worked. I mean, I will say again, I'm not a fan of Fiddler's Elbow. Fucking horrible venue. But it works for what it is, bro. It works.
Yeah, there's definitely...
Briggz, you're a bit mean. You're a bit rude, You're a bit rude.
Nah, shithole, bro. I've said it for years. Even when Don't Flop was doing nil and that, it's a shithole.
Briggsy said Fiddler's Elbow's a shithole,
Bro,
that's crazy.
It's one of them places, if you didn't go to a battle rap, if you just stumbled in there and there's no battle rap, it's just a place where souls go to die.
I hope the landlord's not watching this.
I'm not gonna let you talk crazy about my city like that. Yo, that's crazy.
Yo, there's bare nice venues in London, bro. Just fit it out there.
London's the shit.
You know what though? I walked into that venue yesterday, turning around to Tom and be like, do you know the battles that have taken place here? Proper excited about it and everything.
Like it's fucking Hogwarts.
The thing with Fiddlers is, that's all Fiddlers is. It's because of the level of battles that have happened there. There's this weird, nostalgia magic about it, when reality, it's just the battles were good. The actual venue is shit. Yo, we nearly had to put...
Briggz. What did Fiddler's Elbow do to you, bro?
Bro, they didn't move the drum set for one. Yo, no, I'm just not a fan of the venue. It's a pub, innit? When me and Trubs were...
I feel like...
We always said Fiddlers wasn't the first choice anyway. We just had a...
Yeah, it wasn't. I'm not gonna lie, it wasn't.
Oh, shit.
It's somewhere that's not in the country.
Oh, you should be the first one.
I want to do an event.
I feel like...
the plug 2.
It is.
Here it is.
I'm coming back,
right,
guys.
You hear me? Okay.
Yeah, man, all good. We're just about to get into Tech versus Frost. Sorry, but if you got anything to say, how are you feeling about yesterday, man? Congratulations.
Yeah, man, I'm real happy about yesterday. Actually, like I said, some people are saying they think Tidal won, but I won at the end of the day. You can say what you want about, he wrote better, it looks better on cam. At the end of the day, the idea of a tournament is to win the judges in the room. I wrote to do that, I performed to do that. That's all that matters. Is there shit I can work on for the next round? Yes, but the main point at the end of the day is I'm in the next round. That's all that matters. So 100%. That's all I had to say. Holy shit, look, someone left a bowl of custard on the floor.
I wouldn't eat it.
No, I'm not going to eat it.
Just leave that. This has been the
I'm going to leave it. I'm not going to touch it.
Have some.
I know you
try it.
Do you?
Yeah.
Do you not know it? Huh?
Who do you think it is?
Well, via the process of elimination, it could be Bard, it could be Kingsley Thunder, it could be Robin HD or Mado.
You have to wait and find out. Tune in next time.
When are we finding out?
Do you want to put them out there? Should I put the next round out?
Well, how can you put the next round out when all the competitors aren't even confirmed?
Because we know what the match is. Whoever wins out of Mado and Robin gets so and so.
Yeah. Oh, so it's like the FA Cup replay draw. Put them out then. Put them out.
Let's do it, man. Come on.
Why not?
One sec, I feel like Bizzo's WhatsApping me right now saying, "Don't do it."
Don't do it. So who just before you do it? Who curated these matchups?
The staff in the car on the way home.
Oh, so Koj, I see.
Don't worry about nothing. Don't worry about nothing. All right, just keep your opinions to yourself.
I'll see Bard in the next round then. That's cool.
We actually think these are the best matchups, though. So the next round, semi-final at Apex, is Kingsley Thunder versus the winner of Mado or Robin HD. Kick Nellet versus Bard.
I like that.
All right.
Yes.
So you could potentially have Kick Nelly versus Kingsley Thunder in the final. You could have Bard versus Robin HD or Mado.
Koj, can I just ask you a genuine question? Did you make these matches because you knew if Robin HD had win, both your guys would lose to me and Bard? Like, let's be honest.
Oh wow. Yeah.
Let's be honest.
What you think both my guys would lose to you two?
Yeah.
No, one of my guys
even
winning,
when we lose, we win.
No, one of my guys is winning the tournament. That's the thing. So it doesn't really matter because whoever they face, if one of my guys has to, well, they will face you or Bard in the final, they're gonna win. So at the end of the day, Team Koj is still gonna win. Doesn't matter what the matchup is.
£100 then. £100 says Team Bizzo wins.
Oh.
Okay, let's do it. Money on the
Disagree,
table.
Don't do
Let's
it.
shake on it. £100 Team Bizzo wins. If Team Koj wins, I'll give you £100.
Can we put it in a briefcase and hang it above the final?
Do I get some sort of percentage if I win the academy?
Yeah, £3.
Yeah.
I'll give you I'll shake your hand, bro. I will shake your hand.
Shake his hand.
I'll take that. You're too generous.
High five.
Or die in the street.
Yo, so getting back to yesterday, what was the next? Was we on Tekken Frost?
Yeah, Tekken Frost.
Yeah.
Yeah, that was a
Crazy.
Crazy battle. Crazy. Frost flipped as well. That was quite cool.
Can I just say, yeah, on
Nice
this
to get
battle, everyone said Frost was going to smoke Tech. And it's actually a very debatable battle.
Very, very debatable, yeah. Like I think
It's a good battle. I thought Tech was getting a little overgassed in places, but I did think it was the best Tech we'd seen though. But yeah, he did have a lot of friends in the venue.
Yeah, I said that to Danny in the actual night. Like, it was starting to get to me a bit because I'm like, just let him spit. Like, let him do what he came to do.
Because he was doing so well. Like, do you know what I mean?
Yeah, he didn't need the extra stuff. He didn't need the extra stuff. But like, I mean, that's not necessarily on him. That's just how the French was. But yeah, it was a little much. But even still, it was like easily the best Tech. We got a loud Tech. We got a Tech who was in there performing. It was good to see. Frost cut one of his rounds a little short. I think it was the third round. I thought he cut a little short, but yeah. They were still fire though. I think Frost first was my favorite.
The first round. I gave Frost the first round. I gave Tech the second. No, I gave Tech the second. And the third is I gave Tech the third as well. Still.
Hey yo, what? Hey yo, bro. What did I just read, fam?
Share it again.
Fam.
Oh my God.
Yo, pause that.
Unplug your keyboard.
What did he say? I ain't got chat on.
Oh man,
I'm not reading that out, bro, because someone will clip it out.
Pause it, though. Pause it.
Daddy, chill.
Just know to get Kevin J going, hey, yo, what?
I'm glad I'm not.
Yo, there's
Wow.
there's a clip in the 2-on-2.
Oh, is it about back and not being able to throw it out?
That is crazy.
Yeah.
If you're comfortable with your sexuality, why does that mean anything?
For fuck's sake. Just going back to Tech and Frost, man. Like, it was the first battle of the day where you went outside and people going, "Oh, I thought Frost was 2-1. I thought Tech was 2-1." I actually had it.
Yeah.
I thought Frost quite clearly took the first round for me. I thought third round, Tech absolutely annihilated. I thought Frost give up in the third. It felt like.
Yeah.
And the second was just pure style, whichever you liked more. I'd have to watch it back properly, but I just remember Frost being 1-up in my opinion in the first, and then the third was like he just give up. It felt like he cut his round because he forgot it, or he was like, it's done. But like the battle's still fire, like easily battling an eye up until that point.
Realistically, I just think Frost didn't write enough material, so he just was like, "Fuck it, that'll do." That's just Frost. Like, I've been there, so I think he probably just cut it because he was like, "I've done enough."
He's not wrong.
Yeah, I think if he felt like he comfortably took the second, but I think that is the most debatable round in the battle is the second. It's a thing they were so noticeable in the third, I guess, but it was still, it's going to be a fire battle to rewatch. I haven't quite got round to rewatching that one just yet, but yeah, definitely looking forward to rewatching that one. I think that's down there. There we go. So yeah, what about the headline battle then? We've got to the main event.
Yeah.
Who wants to start us off here? Because there's a lot to fucking say about this battle, right? Who wants to start us off? Briggz, come on.
It was a shame, bro. It was a shame, man, that the what happened in that match, man. Because like we wanted to see Bizzo like continue to streak and like do really well, but he just like he dropped the ball, man, and Tony came in and smoked him. It was crazy. It was wild, man. It was.
Yo, Bizzo didn't.
Maybe not start with KJ.
Bizzo didn't drop. Come on, bro.
Yo, what? No, that was an actual classic battle. Like, I don't use that term lightly. I don't like it when motherfuckers call like some like okay, decent battle that happened. Like, I don't. I think that was a genuine classic battle. I fire. Both of them showed up and just absolutely smashed it to pieces. So.
It really was like a fucking boss Dragon Ball Z fight. Like they just knocking absolute lumps out of each other. Like Ali, fucking Mike Tyson. Like it was crazy. It was so fucking fun.
It's definitely going to be a battle that I search on YouTube still in 5 years' time. Do you know what I mean?
And the beauty of that battle was that it's engaging for people who perhaps haven't seen battle rap. I mean, I had two people in the venue with me who'd never like experienced battle rap before, and they loved it. So, like, when new fans see this shit, that's going to bring them back to it. Bring them to it.
Nah, I'm with you, kid. I'm with you, kid. Because I had someone in the building. That's my bro, like my right hand man. He's been to battle rap before, but he don't really get into it like that. He said, "Yo, when that battle comes out, I need to watch it. Cause you need to let me know. Cause he was over the moon with Bizzo and Tony D. He said both of them went crazy. Yeah, I don't want to pick a winner. That's what he told me. You get me? He said, and that's someone that doesn't really like battle rap like that. So, man.
I said it to Tony yesterday. I said it to Tony myself. I said, like, I personally feel like that was Tony's best performance since Shotty, and it still wasn't a clear win. And that says, people will watch that and go, Bizzo won that, and that's a testament to what Bizzo did. Like, it is genuinely a classic battle.
I think he did. Shoot me. I think he did.
I had 2-1 in the building. Definitely. I think it's going to be one of those battles. So if I watch it in a week's time, I think Tony took it. If I watch it the next week, Bizzo, it's like you say, a classic. That is what it is.
It's like Shotty and Tony, innit? People still watch that now and change their opinion. Like that. That is what a classic is. Like, this is the reason we don't judge battles like this, because it's pointless. Like, this doesn't matter who wins that battle. Like, as cliche and cheesy as it sounds, everyone wins watching that. Like, honestly, I know Bizzo's saying now.
The scene one.
Two guys at the top.
Yeah, definitely. Somebody out in the smoking area, I think it might have been Sam that we bumped into. Sam, if you're in the chat as well, big up you, man. It was good to chat with you yesterday. But yeah, he said something along the lines of like, it feels like the renaissance of UK battle rap a bit. I was like, we're in it. Like, it's literally like, this
golden age
kicking off at the moment. He was talking about different ways to kind of promote events and stuff. I thought that would be quite a good little topic for us to, wrap up on a bit as well. Unless anyone's got anything else to say about the classic battle we were just talking about.
Oh, just on obviously we've already spoke about it, but the Rivers No Show. If you watched the live stream, we talked about at the start. Trub, I don't know have you spoke to Riv at all today, or?
I ain't spoke to Rivers today. But I'm literally about to call him today. So yeah, I'm gonna chat to Rivers today. Obviously, I spoke to Rivers yesterday, and yeah, it was travel issues and all of that. So I'm gonna speak to Rivers today and tell him how I feel. He's gonna tell me how he feels, and yeah, we're gonna go from there, man.
All right.
Yeah, it's a real shame. Really, like outside of reasons and all that kind of stuff. It's a real shame it didn't happen. It was one of the battles that I was most excited to see for the day. Like I love seeing Bobby live. Like I was buzzing. So it was tough. Like we were sat outside, and all day me and Danny been saying like I haven't seen Rivers, but that's Rivers.
And that's what I mean.
Outside and we think it's Bobby walked past or Briggz walked past. Huh?
That was almost a surprise to me because we weren't seeing Rivers, if you know what I mean. Because I wouldn't consider him somebody to just no show. Like that isn't what I feel like he's about.
That's the thing. Like it's usually the other way around. It's usually the other way around. People don't show up for Rivers. Do you know what I'm saying?
Yeah,
so
man.
the fact that he is this way.
3 this year, right?
3 this year, no shows.
And then obviously, he's
that's not technically true though. So like Rivers wasn't no-showed by tally. That was the events overrunning. They were both in the building. They were both there. He didn't get no-show by tally. He did.
That's very true.
I think it was Templar did cancel though. Was it Templar Surfer?
Yeah, it was Templar Surfer. I think Gambello had health issues weeks in advance.
Yeah,
Gambello got COVID. So
Templar Surfer cancelled and Dre Gambello cancelled. Yeah.
Yeah, but yeah, it definitely wasn't like I couldn't get an Uber, so I didn't go. Definitely wasn't that. But I was mostly annoyed because I knew how much Bobby was putting into doing the battle. Like he was working overtime like for this battle specifically. So I think that's what I was most disappointed of because it's like, wanted to see him like go to work, do his thing. But he'll get the chance to do it again. I don't see this being rescheduled. Maybe he'll feel differently and want to do it. I don't know, but I don't see it. But either way, I'm looking forward to him doing this thing. So
yeah. As a fan, I really hope it does get rescheduled. I can understand why it wouldn't as well.
I don't think it ever will, if I'm being honest. I think that
I doubt it.
I doubt it. And you can't blame Bobby for it because Bobby's pissed off with the way it turned out, and he has every right to be. And like I said, I personally don't think it was an issue of Rivers not being prepped, and I've said this at the start of the stream. I don't think it was any of that bullshit. I think he's just tried to do the shit where he walks in at the last minute of the venue, gets the reaction from the crowd, does his battle and kills it. And sometimes that doesn't work when you're trying to get an Uber an hour and a half away from him.
Yeah, I agree. I think the same. I feel like there's people that told me that heard Rivers rounds and they crazy and all of that. So I generally think he's one of them ones where, he tried to make an entrance at the end, and then it didn't work out at the time that he wanted to get to the venue. So he's that's what I think. So, but I ain't spoken to him properly in detail to actually know. So,
yeah, it's just a fuck up, isn't it? I mean, this is the reason we tell battlers to get to the event for 12 o'clock. Like, it's not for any other bullshit other than how many events have we done where we're not going to start till 2 o'clock because half the card's not here. Like, it needs to start being enforced, and the way that's going to happen now is if you're being paid on an event, you're signing a contract that says you've got to be there for those. Like,
wait, we get paid.
Set it for time. It's not just like.
Now I'm with that. I'm with that. Like contracts that start saying that battlers need to be at the venue at a certain time. I'm not gonna lie, that definitely has to be in place still.
Yeah, but every other kind of performer has that, that thing. Like, you have a curtain call, like you're there to perform at the end of the day. Like people are there to see you. You got to show up.
Yeah. It's just this what it is. This why there's no point jumping on Twitter and running. Like there's no point me jumping on the Prem going, like what's the point? You know what I mean? It's happened now. It's a fuck up. There's no hiding it that it's a mistake on Rivers' end. Bobby was there ready to go. Like it is what it is. There's no way to cover it up with narratives or anything like that. Like, but like I said at the same time, I'm not going to jump on this whole Rivers is banned from Premier Battles. And I don't give a fuck. He's been
that only hurts this season.
He's been mate. Rivers has been consistent for 5 years with Prem, so and I'm not one of them people like Kojay's here. Kojay no show. He's one of our main guys now. Like, I'm not trying to pin that on Kojay, but
you couldn't leave that. You couldn't leave it, could you? You just couldn't. It's been 5 years, Briggz. It's been 5 years, bro. Let it go. Okay?
I don't hold personal thing with business. Like, when you said you wanted to come back, bro, it was never no fuck off, Kojay. It was like, come on, like.
No, it was like come battle LS Dean on Undisclosed. I was like, oh, fine, I guess I'll fucking take my fucking.
That's what it's meant to be, and it's so like it's doors never closed. It's just you've got to now
the price you pay.
open that door again. You know, that's all it is.
This is what I was saying.
I accept that.
You've got to hold everyone to the same account, bro. Like, you know, Yunan's fucked them about loads of times, but I'd still take Yunan back as long as he comes and does his job. Obviously, the way I see it is once you fuck up, you've got to understand the consequence of that. Like whether you have to step back and take a few battles that you didn't want to do, you've got to earn your trust back a little bit. And that's what if us as promoters, let's say for example, Bobby and Rivers would have been there, and then we did what the situation was at No Lose Chat where we overran and it couldn't happen. That's a responsibility I've got to take, and I've got to take that criticism that as well. So it's got to work both ways with any league and any battle. Like if you're not there when you're suspected to be there, then you've got to take the heat that comes with that. It just is what it is. Yeah. But like I say, Rivers, I've known Rivers for years, man. He's a good friend. Bobby, I'm more disappointed for Bobby, bro. Like I wanted to see the battle for anything.
He looked like he looked affected.
Bro,
like at the end of the day.
Bobby's trying to get that rematch and go for the title. Like he's taking this shit serious, man. Like I say, I took a day off work. Me and Bobby got together at 9 o'clock, went and shot a music video and got it edited and out the same night. Like that's the work rate he's on at the minute. So it's disappointing, but it is what it is. I've just seen someone ask about Sam Hypes and iKid.
I was going to ask about this as well.
I'm not going to go too much in depth because it's not my place to say. But Sam Hypes had a bit of bad news like 2 or 3 days before the event. And you know, Sam Hypes is the most consistent battle rapper in UK battle rap. Like.
This was the first event that we didn't see him perform.
Yeah, literally every time we go, we see Sam.
This is the level Sam's at. Like when Sam rang me and told me what the issue was, you know, obviously he wasn't in a great place, but he was still saying, "I'll rap me 3 rounds to you now," and I was like, "Don't worry about rapping you." Like there's not
chill.
He's never a thought of like Sam Hypes is not wrote because Sam Hypes has wrote on 2 or 3 days prep, you know what I mean? So
he's the guy every event we've been to, obviously we see him. We always see him either like next to the stage or in the venue, just spitting. Just like himself, walking in a circle, it's like to the people he's with. Yeah,
he's batshit crazy talking to himself. Yeah.
He's just looking at his shoes, just spitting. And
we'll definitely rearrange the battle, like, you know, as long as iKid's down for it. I spoke to him yesterday, he said he is, so you know, that's a battle that can happen. Like I say, Bobby and Rivers, I'd happily rebook that, but I totally 1,000,000% stand behind Bobby if he never wants to do that battle. That it just is what it is. Like I personally felt slighted when I got no showed at an event, and you do because what people don't realize who do battle is like 4 or 5 weeks. You're going through this material. Your whole 4 or 5 weeks is dedicated to this one guy, and when they don't show up, you do take it personally. Well, it just is what it is, and. You know, we're all emotional bastards at the end of the day. So, like I say, I'd love to rebook it. Rivers is still a part of Prem. Bobby's obviously one of the main people in Prem now. Well, he has been from the start. So, it's a great battle. It would have been a great battle.
Oh, would have been so good.
It's if Bobby never wants to do it, he never wants to do it. If he does, then I'm happy to book it whenever. But, man, I feel for Bobby more than anyone. Like, you know, even as a fan, I wanted to see that battle, but just seeing the disappointment in Bobby, man, because Cole you was in the car. We know how much he was looking forward to this, man. And I've known Bobby 5 or 6 years now in this battle rap shit. Like, I don't think I've seen him this ready to go for a battle since I've known him. Like, he was ready, bro.
I spotted him outside before we were supposed to be both battling, and it was just different gravy, man. Different gravy. And he's worked on it. He's worked on himself for a long time in the build up to this, and he's been ready for a long time. Not even just like with the Rivers battle, just as a person and stuff. So I felt for him massively. Like there wasn't anything I could really say to him, man, because it's so disheartening when it happens. And for it to happen on the day. And the thing was with Bobby is like he bought tickets for the event, and there were people that flew from a different country to come and watch him, and all that just spiraled into like, and as well, such a shame for him, man.
All day he was waiting in battle mode, so he wasn't enjoying the event like he normally would either. Like he's waiting like all day in battle mode. You know what I mean?
Well, like I say, the original plan was for that to go in the middle of the day, so the reason it got pushed back is Trubs called Rivers and Riv said I'll be there for R3. So we had to push it back. I didn't want to do Rivers, Bobber, Tony, Bizzo back to back because it would have been like 2 hours worth of solid battle rap. Like Bizzo and Tony D's 48 minutes long. Like
you need time to like talk about what just happened before you went on to Bizzo, like fucking Tony D. Like you can do that.
Yeah. But it's one of them. Like where we go next with, I don't know what Rivers' plan is. If he's still going to carry on, because obviously Rivers had 4 battles fall through as well this year. Like, so whether he carries on, he carries on. If he doesn't, he doesn't. But we'll just see. I don't know. You know as much as I know right now. You know what I mean?
I really, as a fan, I really hope he does. And obviously, really goes
as a professional, I understand if he doesn't, and I respect that. As a fan, I'd really want this to go forward.
Yeah, it just messes up.
Time will tell, right? Communication is key in these sort of situations.
Yeah.
Right?
Well, the reality is, like that was going to be probably, like, let's be honest, that was probably going to be the number 1 contender match for who gets the next shot at Bizzo next year. And obviously, it's easy to do the thing of going, Bobby now gets it, but Bobby's now a battle down, and that's because of this falling through. You know what I mean? So there's a knock-on effect for what happens here. This is
the difficult thing, man, because like it was an important battle for that timeline. Now Bobby's last solo was Bizzo. You know what I mean? So unless there's only so many battles he could get in between now and when Absolute is next year. So it makes it difficult. It's not impossible, but it makes it hard.
At the same time,
especially with the 2-on-2. Especially with the 2-on-2 stuff that he's got coming up as well.
Yeah. Well, this is the thing on the way down, bro.
Do you not fancy a trip to Glasgow?
What, Bobby and Rivers?
Bobby and anyone.
I'm just saying.
Bobby and anyone.
I mean,
just get him on that stage, get him in a pit.
Yeah, definitely a possibility.
I hear Captain Dank is free. Haley G.
That could be interesting though, if anyone's available.
Bobby's going to throttle me when he sees this.
Even if Bobby's just warm, get a 1-rounder off or something at least.
Get that palate refreshed.
Bobby's got an Apex booking, so it's not like he's got nothing coming up. You know what I mean? He's got a good opponent on Apex as well, so he's got stuff coming. It's just one of them. I feel bad for Bobby, man. Like, I think. Did you
want to announce that battle as well?
Yeah, Bobby Rex versus Bobby Rex, Lunacy, and Shotty Horroh in a 3-way
and then the
2012 guy in the comments has just creamed his cheese.
And then they're battling afterwards. You're disgusting.
I'll tell you what I will say though. We'll probably announce the first Apex battle this week, and there's 17 of the bastards to announce.
So actually, I had a question about that. So we're looking to be able to come to Apex.
You still got that.
If you buy a ticket for the Saturday, do you get access to the Friday
collection? £7, £8.
Yeah, so if you buy a ticket to any of the days, you get Friday free.
I get extra cheese and extra sauce, please.
Because Fridays. 1 second, Kick. Let me mute you there, mate. Talking about ordering ketchup and sauce and shit. Yeah, if you buy a ticket to any of the days on the weekend pass, you get the Friday free. The Friday is going to be 4 battles, 2 of the Academy battles and 2 on-beat clashes. And then it'll also be the face-offs will be done live in the room. So if you're in the room, Trubs will be hosting them.
Nice.
We'll have the battles sat down. So yeah. Then Saturday's 6 battles, I think, and the Sunday's 7 battles, if I'm not mistaken. I don't know off the top of my head. The Cardi stats, I've got 1 battle to book, and then the rest of it's done.
Okay.
And it's a fucking great one, mate. Grazzer, I know that's you, but he's joined as Bobby Rex, and I'm just not going to... It's title.
Yeah, it's title.
I was sat there as Grazzer for ages and no one fucking let me in.
Cooper's just asked pit or stage. So with Apex, bro, I booked a venue that has a stage, but I am thinking of just doing it in pit. I might spend a bit more money on the production and get some proper lighting gear and that, and then do it as a sick.
Let's do it in the pit. Freestanding lights. A few less people.
For the lights this
Fill it
time.
up. Let's do it.
Right.
Yeah.
There you go. Apex is in the pit this year. Then fuck it.
That's what I like to see.
Now think about it as well. Some of these battles are pit battles all over, man. We've got now, John. Anyone that is watching, by the way, if you've not watched yesterday's event, go get it at patreon.com/Premier Battle. And also get your tickets for Scotland, man. We're in Scotland at the end of the month, and all them battles will go straight on Patreon as well. The next day, or probably the same night, if I'm being honest. But
performance of the night over here, by the way, just to know for Scotland, if you were wondering, is here.
OJ Visual, big battle. Raptor, Mackenzie, big battle. Slester Matter, big battle. Cards.
Big up Raptor jumping in for that battle as well, because Mackenzie's been trying to find someone. And he's always there, any Raptor. He's always there to just jump in when it's needed. It's brilliant.
Bro, this is the thing. Raptor wants that title as well, man. Like this year, Raptor's got battled. Raptor's last solo battle was Rivers, and then he came back and done Frost. Well, he done the 2-on-2 Frost. He was meant to have Nugget last week, Mackenzie this week, and he's also booked for Apex. So he's on a run.
Nice.
So stop saying people are booked for Apex, don't I?
Biz, you had a line yesterday about this actually, and this conversation kind of running around to that. You were saying that like you were Tony was part of the scene when it was all in its glory day. You were part of the scene and brought standard back up, kind of thing. Like I don't think Bobby and Raptor would have been going for the title if, say, like Yunnan had just kept hold of it. Let's say, and anarchy hadn't happened, these sort of things. Do you think you really played like a big part in that? Because I think you have personally.
100%.
Yes, it's relevant now.
Personally, I think it was me more than anyone. Who really brought the energy to the title. If I'm being real,
you were a big part of like him solidifying himself as a champ, I guess.
Yeah, you did.
Absolutely,
You did
I think he was a great sidekick. I think he was a great side character in my story, and he's continuing to play his role, and he's doing really well. And I think when like the peak of my story comes, it's
I muted him.
Oh yeah.
I think you're right though. Bobby said it himself, and Biz, like Bobby said, Bizzo's the reason why you're so hungry at the minute. Like,
it ignites that fire, doesn't it, of having that that fresh
it's
time.
It's relevant now. That's what it is. The title wasn't relevant with all the previous holders because no one gave a fuck about it, and that's just me putting it bluntly. No one gave a shit that they were champion of the UK. I give a shit massively. It's a massive thing for me.
Hold on, you still got to beat Crafty. You still got a bit crafty, yeah.
Do you know what? After yesterday,
no, you don't.
No, you don't.
That's it. Crafty sound, but don't ever put that suggestion of this old Crafty winner take.
Yes, look at these comments now. Naked HD.
That's like
nobody click that link.
That's it. They know they can make their money off of battle rap fans.
We have more cheap sets than that. Don't make sense.
I thought it was XQZ, Naked HD, when I first read it.
He just might be, Samuel. He just might be.
Don't do this to me.
But he might not be.
Can you make it the Saturday? Because we're likely only going to be able to make the Friday and Saturday, okay?
Please, for us. It's a personal favour.
No.
I think that
just change it to a one-day event, and we'll just do a 12-hour event on the Saturday. And we can watch it all live, and that would be better.
Imagine.
I couldn't think of anything worse than the 12 hours.
Do you know what? Me and Tom, on the way home yesterday, we were thinking about ways that we can make money at battle rap events, and we're going to get some of those lean-to things that you can like pop out, and then everyone can just be leaning on them as they watch the battles and that. We're going to get some comfy like sliders for people as they enter. Come on, guys.
That's it. Whack a battles logo on there, and then bosh.
Well, you're making money if you bought lower back support, because I would buy it. Any of them off
just a bunch of back increases.
Yeah. Everyone gets still like that, like because they've got lower back support on. But anything else you want to chat about? Because we've been on for an hour and 20 now. So
are you going to do the OITs again?
Oh wait, the online audio tournament. Yeah, you know what? Yeah, why not? We usually do it in January, I think. Let's do it this year. Yeah, you know what? I'm gonna put Rick Charles on that. I might get Rick Charles to make all the beats, and then everyone has to rap on his beats, so just because no one else is using them. So,
Such a gut shot.
That was so mean.
He's not need to defend himself.
Oh yeah, This idea of Briggz, I've got to run it by you. It was right in front of us, but I've just never seen it. But yeah, Gas gave us some good ideas yesterday.
Oh shit!
Right, we do need a proper Pity Battles logo for these Sunday streams, don't we?
So we need to
revamp.
Down.
It's good timing on the rebrand and everything. So yeah, we'll sit down. We'll get something sorted. I need to fix my computer first though, because my phone ain't cutting it.
You're still on mute, bro.
Koji's still muted.
To be fair, I've been muted. I've muted myself. I completely forgot.
Try now, bro. There you go.
All I was going to say was that I need to hear this track this man is talking about. Who's Rebs? And let me hear this fucking song.
That's Preston Grimesing, mate. That.
That's what I'm saying. I need to hear this. This is history there.
I don't even know. I don't even know if it's still out now.
Drop the link, or it didn't happen.
Bizzo Defo had a verse that went beating at I to the ZZ. Oh,
yeah, definitely. Coming at you with a red hot flow.
Not the champ, never.
But yo, shout out to everyone that's locked in. Danny, I'm glad you made it, bro. I was honestly panicking. I didn't know what to do. I was sat here and I went, and then Tom popped up and saved me day. But yo, make sure you go and get the Patreon, patreon.com/Premier Battles. If you're not as well, click subscribe, man. We want to get that 20k mark. If we get 20k, I might do something mad and throw a fucking massive event, like always.
Speaking of massive events, hang on just a second. There's still one Academy battle left, is there not?
Oh yeah, next week, Beast Anglia.
Next week, Beast Anglia. I don't know how to respond. And guess what? I've got the host to bring a big fuck off like Snake. Like it's fucking hench. So Maddo versus Robin HD, hosted by a guy holding some fat ass snakes. So if you're scared of snakes, don't come to the event. But it's free of charge. You got Flo Rogan versus Jazz. You got all sorts of good shit on that card. So
possibly the most chaotic person I've ever met, and I fucking love it.
I'm actually really together, believe it or not. But yeah.
Got an event, I got a fuck off snake, Flo Rogan's performing.
To be fair,
got it all.
You know the sort of planning it would take to be able to get a snake in an event and everything. He must be organised, right? Like you have to be.
Yeah. It's just Dave from down the way.
wait for Apex where we've got two lions on stage behind us.
Yeah.
To be one up in each other.
But yo, let's wrap it here. Make sure you do go. Yeah. By the way, go watch Homeschool versus Frankie Fraser out now. He's doing numbers already, man. It's already over. It's just short.
And Tidal versus Kick Nelly on the Patreon.
Yeah, Tidal versus Kick Nelly. Bizzo
Bison for Century, baby.
Big God. But yeah, Scotland will be inside you in the 30th.
Koji, get writing.
Glasgow.
That was such a good segue.
I'll write today.
But yes, Scotland.
Let's go.
Are you just going to send us out one by one?
I was going to
Whoever you leave last, you like the most.
Oh, I hope it's me. I thought that was me. Go, man. This is intense as fuck.
It's just been bully KJ stream. Love that.
Obviously, the lads on
I'm leaving now before he can kick me.
Thanks, everyone.
Yeah. Yeah. Get out. It's just us, Briggz. You and me versus the world.
Hey, fuck you guys. But, Briggz, we'll get on the call. We'll talk about some ideas and that. But yeah, we'll be back next week. I'll have everything sorted, and it'll all be good.
Legend.
Yes.
Let's get it in. Click subscribe.
Peace out, guys. Bye-bye.
If you
you with us in the building, show some love. Premier Battles, we are at Apex 2 at an undisclosed location in Manchester. I want to shout everybody that has bought a pay-per-view. Unfortunately, this event did sell out and we had to change it because of the way the world is right now. Manchester for Apex, bringing the headline up. If you're with us in the building, make some noise!